Right. Session number 12 of Haven Survival. What happened last time? Well, it was a fairly quick session. And I don't need this music. I actually need the better one. I need the proper Blood Moon music because last time it was Blood Moon. Last time you all found yourselves facing a dangerous night. A Blood Moon night. Plans for how to approach this were discussed, made, and some thrown out. Talks of remaining in the crystal room for safety as well crept up, as well as leaving the camp altogether for safety reasons. All of that became mute though because Juniper and Aphelia heard something concerning. Something was underground, shifting and burrowing, digging towards you. The little goblin girl, Dolly, also warned you about your new danger that you haven't seen before, but something she's all too familiar with. Things called the Watchers and how they can burrow underground. A couple moments later, you would be introduced to said Watchers as a number of them burrowed through the walls of the crystal room, and some of them got through the trap door, effectively trapping some of you in the room. The battle was violent and hard, spanning through the crystal room and the main floor of the ruined tower. With Aphelia going down, a call was made for you to run for your lives, basically. Try to find a way to escape. Quickly climbing up the ladder of the main floor, you started to search around an escape route anywhere, but your efforts ultimately seemingly going in vain because you were completely surrounded by multiple different creatures. Before a bad situation turning worse, our blind were you a druid or a bard? I forgot.
Druid.
Our blind druid Juniper found herself out and about, as one does, just, taking in the blood moon, away from the group. And you effectively attracted the attention of a couple mutated wolves. Now, before they got to you, though, seeing you prompted two shady-looking figures that were hiding in a nearby tree to kind of poke out and look at you, target you in a way, exposing themselves to your friends. One armored tiefling and another well-equipped elf. Now, seeing the tiefling decided to climb down, hop on a horse, and just go away. Retreat. While the elf stayed, he aimed his longbow at you and wanted to finish you off. However, seeing this Kreenyaga threatened to eat his flesh, sounding very intimidating, this apparently worked because something shattered across the elf's neck and the blood moon started to vanish, along with all the beasts around the camp. The elf then slowly put away his bow, gently climbed down, and ran away. He just went away. So, we are starting from that very moment. The moment where all of you, well, most of you, see this happen. And I guess What do you do?
Oh, it's dark.
It is dark. You do see the elf swiftly run away from the camp, heading towards the southern forest path.
So for the rest of us that didn't see the people, do we just see that the blood moon is suddenly gone?
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's quiet. The red hue dissipates. The growling and the noise outside stay quiet. Everything seems normal.
Ogddo start rushing outside. Kreenyaga, what happened?
There were two watching from the trees. They must have caused this. They were just outside of the Blood Moon's reach.
Two watching? The watchers?
Yes, they were watching. They almost attacked Juniper.
Oh. But what happened to the moon? Ogddo just looks around.
Some device.
A device?
Something broke in the shine of the moon's feast.
You mean to say they had control over the moon?
It seems to be the case.
Well, I take a look at the rest. Are we all okay?
I'm fine.
I'll be repairable. But if they're retreating, then there is one greater concern, and Matrix just she's just gonna look back towards the I don't know why I can't do a pointy thing, but point back towards the basement.
Ogddo. Fuck.
Do we have any medical resources remaining?
None on me.
Oh,
I can
goodness.
try to help, but it might not work.
How badly off is he? Worse to attempt and fail.
Uncertain. We must check on him with haste.
Yes.
I gotta refresh my shit. I don't know what's going on with it. Hold on.
No worries.
I go down.
As you go down, Ogddo, you're the first one to see. Well, even with Juniper here, you're still the first one to see.
You know what? I
You
can't
s-
see anything anyway, so the whole screen is just dark.
You see Aldo laid out on the floor, his big burly hammer clanked to his side. He is cut, he is bruised, he is breathing very faintly. But you see a couple of watchers sludged over on the ground.
I told him to run, not to stay and fight. Idiot. Let's bring him out. He seems to be still alive. I'll try
Matrix
to.
will begin to try to gently lift him with you.
For you, it's very easy, Matrix.
I leave it to Matrix then.
Oh, it took me outside.
You're taking him outside?
No, I have been yeeted my token, yeeted itself out of doors.
No.
Yeah, Matrix just like shoves her aside with Herculean force.
I can't come down.
Yeah, Matrix will take him outside if Ogddo is directing her to.
Yes. Let's take him outside.
Alright.
Affirmative.
And while they're climbing up, I will take a look at the Watchers. Try and see what they are.
As you go over the Watchers' bodies, you see piles of gooey flesh. As you go closer, even you pick up a warm, disgusting smell. Something close to rotten bananas and warm milk. It's not really pleasant.
Okay, and afterwards I will cast Divine Sense.
As you focus around you, 60 feet, you don't sense anything else.
Can I sense? I'm not sure if it works on dead creatures, but can I sense the origin of the Watchers? Like what type of monsters they are?
These are corpses at this point. They're classified as dead. But sure, I can give you that if you roll for it.
Sure.
Make me a... The fuck do you make me for that? Make me an insight check.
I'm very insightful. Well, that's instinct, but wait, why did I roll it?
I no idea.
I clicked on the wrong thing.
Roll an insight check. Okay. With a 16, Ogddo, looking at the piles of flesh on the ground, kind of tilt your head, thinking for a moment. These creatures seemed undead. It's like the safe thing to assume is undead. Then again, though, something your gut is telling you otherwise. You're not sure, but they might be either a fiend or an elemental, one of the two.
Elemental, okay.
Fiend or elemental.
I look up at Kreenyaga. Kreenyaga, what do you think? Have you seen something like this before?
You ask Kreenyaga as he takes 1 necrotic damage from the bleeding.
Oh, I think you should look at that as well. You need help?
I am injured.
I will try and stop his bleeding. There we go.
I'm taking it that Matrix is upstairs with Aldo, so not
No.
aware.
Juniper's also chilling up here, so.
Alright.
Oh,
Choose
also
it.
he's going to clarify and answer. These are not what was watching. I meant watchers in the sense of those observing. They were humanoids.
Oh,
Elves,
humans. Elves.
yes.
That's weird. Very weird. Okay, thank you. But let's save the discussion when everybody is around.
Indeed.
Did I stop his bleeding?
You do.
Yay. I will go upstairs with the rest.
You head back upstairs. Ophelia,
So I
do
think-
you wish to stay alone in the dark looking at the corpses, or are you gonna join the...
Yeah, one sec.
Alright.
concern.
So I think in the meantime, me and Juniper would have been checking on Aldo's condition, I think.
Yes. I can make a medicine check real quick if you want.
Yep. Do that.
Matrix will help with that as well. Matrix is also proficient.
Then you roll with advantage.
Lovely.
Mhm.
Oh, is Juniper not proficient?
I am.
Hers is
I have a
probably
plus
better.
6.
Yeah, hers is probably better. I'll just help.
Yep. Medicine with advantage. With a
22.
22.
Oh.
Juniper, as you and Matrix kneel down and kind of look over, feel over, you feel his breathing is very shallow but steady. You feel his injuries, blood, cuts, all that. You don't think it's anything serious. He just probably passed out from the pain and overwhelmed. He's fine though. Should be okay.
You'll
Matrix
walk it
is
off.
just,
It's okay.
Matrix is just relaying the information to Juniper so that she isn't just sticking her fingers in his wounds. And stuff. Vitals stable. Wounds shallow, acidic burns, lacerations. He will be fine.
I can attempt to heal, but there's no guarantee it'll work. And I can only do it once.
Once per cycle, per annum, or per life?
Well, I can usually do it twice during a day. I don't know what those words you just said mean.
It is not a problem. Your response was adequate.
I don't know what that
see a
word means
reason
either, but
not to
okay.
attempt the healing.
Okay.
At this point, the other three climb up.
And it's Arcana, right?
Yep. To be like a 10, depending on what you want to cast. Yep.
How about a 20?
You can cast. Go ahead.
Let's go.
Okay.
12.
As the Cure Wounds spell seep into the dwarf's skin, Matrix, you see wounds patch up and close, blood stains dry
It's
up.
sparkly.
It's very sparkly. There's greenish, yellowish energy seeping into Aldo, and he then stays still. Nothing's changed seemingly until a couple moments later. He sets up, kind of breathing a bit faster now. Oi! What happened?
Juniper's
not
gonna go
panic.
5 feet in the
You are
air.
safe.
Oh, am I?
Matrix is right up in his face as she's saying this. She sat, knees to shoulder
Yeah.
with her head. Hold on, you know what? In fact, actually, one sec. It's this kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Although kind of nod, kind of brush his brow a bit and be like, "Oi, thank you. Those things downstairs, they're a hefty bunch, I'll tell you that. Hold me on though. One of them clocked me pretty good." What happened? We're alive? Is it over? Is it morning?
It appears fortune sides with us.
I don't think it's morning, though.
You did them watchers well.
Aye. Kinda got a bit lucky there.
Told you to run, not to stay.
Couldn't do it. You know, you tall folk ain't as fast as you. Them things can fly. Kinda cut me off. Cornered me, but can't keep a good dwarf down for long.
By my calculations, chances of escape were low. We are quite lucky that things fell the way they did in the end.
I still don't understand what exactly transpired.
I'm uncertain as well. A strange device broke, and the moon returned to its natural state. That much is about all we know, as far as I can tell.
But intelligent creatures were manipulating the moon, aiming it at us.
Yes, this changes things.
Aldo looks
My
Use the-
readings, my readings of the moon don't match previous nights. It's certainly a good working theory.
Aldo looks confused and he'll kind of look at you all and ask, hold on, lass. Are you suggesting that someone made this? Someone, what, called the blood moon?
I don't think that it's being suggested. I think it's that's what happened.
I didn't see it myself, but going by the words of Kreenyaga, that's what had happened.
It isn't a certainty, but the timing was perfectly exact. It is a high likelihood.
Can anyone track them? I would like to eat them.
You see now, the goblin girl, Dolly, kind of sunders over to you guys, now being a bit more composed, and she very, almost like a whisper, says, they might have used, a bloody tear.
A what?
It's a type of crystal, a special crystal that you can make if you know how. I've only seen it once. It can change the moon in a certain area, affected differently than the outside.
What reason?
I don't know.
You talk like you've seen it before.
It's literally what I said.
Well,
That is
not bad.
true. She did just say that.
The motherfucker got big ass ears, can't even hear me. The fuck?
They're pointy, not big. Actually smaller.
Bigger than mine, shit.
I mean, they're not cut off, I guess.
Juniper's got pretty big ears. She can hear for everybody in the party. It's okay.
I am not designed with ears.
How do you hear things?
With a sound recording device, not with ears.
Juniper looks extremely confused, but she's not going to push that subject further.
Okay. So this bloody tear. Where does one find one?
She said you have to make it.
Yeah, but it's not just.
I don't
It's
know much about it. It's. I know you can make it somehow. It's like a crystal that does things. Calls the blood moon, I guess. That's
But-
all about I know.
I'm worried that if they know how to make it, then they'll be back with another one.
We could
Whatever
track them
their
down
goal
like
is.
Kreenyaga said.
Not in this condition.
Well, no, not right now.
Am I the only one suspecting that the elf that betrayed us has something in common with this?
It could
Was
very
not
well
here
be the
for that.
case. What I will suggest now, though, is we pick up this up tomorrow. We assign shifts because I do not trust anything right now. So I'll be much more. I would be able to rest much better if I knew someone was watching over me. So with that said, I would like to take the first shift.
I can watch over us on a permanent basis, as I have always.
Yeah, I forget your weirdness sometimes.
Just tell him how you really feel.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I forgot you
does
don't
it then.
sleep, fucking weirdo. What, you don't need to breathe?
Well, with that said, then Matrix can watch, and we can take a rest, and we continue on in the morning. Does that sound good to everybody?
Uh-huh.
Aye. Dolly will nod.
If you would, however, like to wait for me to set an alarm on the crystal, I believe it is of great importance to do so, since the recent vandalism.
If you can do that, yes, that would be good.
I'll waste no time. Yeah, she's going to go plod off and do that, basically.
You gonna
So-
use the alarm spell?
Yeah, she's going to do some ritually casted alarm. I'm assuming I still have to roll for this.
Yep.
So we're basically just trying to figure out how long it takes her at this point, right? Is kind of how that works, is it?
It's still 10 minutes. It's just if it works or not. And if you just
Yeah.
wasted 10 minutes.
That's what I
the-
mean, yeah. So I have to keep casting it, basically. Like
Yep.
yeah, okay. Let's see. So I'm trying to remember what the actual
Arcana.
roll is. Arcana, cool.
It's a level 1 spell, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to beat an 11.
I'm trying to find where it is on this new fancy sheet.
New fancy?
Yeah, we're with the other sheet.
Oh.
We have to change it, yeah.
Figure it out. It's weird. There's a settings icon for the details tab. I'm not sure I like that. That kind of confused the heck out of me. Oh,
There is a button, cog button on the top.
Did I change it for
Just
you?
press that.
yeah. You didn't have to take it away though. It was cool.
Well,
But yeah, it's fine. I don't mind either way. Okay, here we go. Arcana.
ooh. Okay.
Okay. 10 minutes
Well,
wasted.
that's 10 minutes gone. 20 minutes gone.
We're all just sitting up here
Okay.
waiting. She's like, I'm gonna waste
Well-
no time. It'll be really fast. Don't worry about it. And 20 minutes goes by.
While Matrix is doing her thing, 20 minutes down below, what is the group above doing?
Ogddo will go sleep. You sit on those boxes and sleep. Because he's kind of like 1 foot in the grave at this point.
Love that for him.
And he will remove the effect of light on him.
Good. Oh, Aphelia going for the bed, huh?
Duh.
Stupid elves.
Alright. And I assume Kreenyaga, you just pass out on the floor.
Homie, it just.
Let's see. I think he'll probably go ahead and sleep as the hatch again.
There you go. Well,
Juniper will go perch on that ruins of the bench over there.
very well. You all begin to settle in as 20 minutes pass. And you finally, Matrix, set up the alarm on the crystal, and it will remain for 8 hours, right?
Yeah, and I've just gone for the 20-foot radius around the crystal.
Mhm.
Basically, nice and simple.
Very well. So you climb up Matrix, you see everybody kind of tired from the ordeal, settling in, and getting ready to rest.
Make sure it's all just sort of take position, I think, in her usual sort of spot. Around over here so that she can see all our stuff as well.
Very well. Sleep will take all of you, except for Matrix. In Matrix, you will continue to watch a perceptive sentry from the tower. Now,
She'll sort of be strewn like a doll almost, really, because she's powered down, but just
Yeah.
save energy sort of thing.
Matrix, as everybody around you passes out and sleeps, I would like you to make me a couple rolls here. First, make me a perception check.
Okay. That's an 8.
The first couple hours go by fairly quiet. Nothing out of the ordinary. No strange sounds, no weird shadows that caught your attention. See a couple of birds fly over. Couple of animals kind of go in and out the bushes. Quiet. The coming of the third hour, though. You make another perception check.
13.
As you keep watching, Matrix, with the 13, you hear the wind kind of pick up. The whistling howl against the open hole, literal hole, one of many in the tower, kind of. Your recording device pierces through that, though, as you pick up the sound of boots coming from this general area. Not really too sure exactly from where, but somewhere outside.
Do you mean that direction?
Yes, this direction.
Okay. Just checking there isn't somebody literally like right next to me. Shittest watch guard ever. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, at this point she'll she'll stand up, look around, start trying to get a better look. Kreenyaga also kind of doesn't sleep. Is that right?
I think he goes into trance. I was actually trying to pull up the features section on this page, and I haven't found it yet. Features. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it says anything about that.
I think you sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that she's looking and not just listening, does she see the source of the footsteps at all, or is it still unknown?
You just heard it for a couple seconds somewhere in this general vicinity, and then it went away.
Oh, so it did sound quite close then.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. She'll say relatively quietly for now.
Yeah. More appropriate.
Yeah. Who goes there?
As you say that, a couple of moments pass. You hear back nothing.
Is that by chance you, Yeehaw?
Again, a couple moments pass. You only hear the wind.
She's going to remain firm for some time, I think. She'll probably spend a good extra 20-30 minutes if nothing happens in that time, just keeping a very careful watch over the area.
Well, as you do, you 5 minutes pass before you hear something. A voice. Almost like a low whisper. Curious, though, it asks, "Well, now, this is interesting. What exactly are you?" The voice asks, coming from the opening somewhere. You don't see it, though.
Does it sound really close, like within arm's reach?
Not within arm's reach, but
Okay.
kind of like 15 to 20-ish feet. Maybe more, maybe less.
I've no obligation to tell you. Might I guess you may be of Tiefling origin?
Me? No. My friend, that was my friend. I'm the guy that kind of, got a bit scared, a bit spooked even. But enough about me. Are you an automaton?
I disagree. What do you want?
You're not one of Golem's makes, that's for sure. Or are you? Well, either way, I'm just here to acquire. Who are my new neighbors? Being a nice guest, a nice host, you coming into my neighborhood and all, moving in.
An interesting, welcoming event. Most hold parties, nutrition, social engagement. I wouldn't consider you a friendly neighbor.
Well, I would disagree, but also kind of agree. I wouldn't consider you guys friendly neighbors as well. But we'll fix that soon enough.
That is a prophecy of your own design.
I want... Are you close enough? No, you're not. Okay. Matrix, you hear the voice again. Kind of chuckling a bit, and then saying, "See, you're a very interesting group. Very diverse. Didn't expect to find goblin, dwarf, couple elves, a satyr, perhaps, and whatever you are, along with that curious piece of armor, the monstrous maw. But it doesn't really matter. Here's a fair warning. Because I'm such a nice host, such a nice guy. Leave this camp. If you do not, well, I can really promise that you'll stay around among the living.
Might you offer a reason for your hostilities? I'm yet to discern one.
Couple moments pass, Matrix, and then you hear the voice again. Well, all you need to know for now is all of you have sinned. And the Father will judge you for your insolence. You hear faint footsteps, growing ever so faintly, as if someone's walking away.
Okay. Matrix will just continue to survey. She's not going to pursue. And yeah, she'll make sure that everything is safe and that the guy has actually left, and she'll return to her rest if that is the case.
Very well.
Or if she believes it's the case, anyway.
Very well. Let me roll some things here real quick. Well, not as Matrix. Okay.
I find it slightly unsettling, but we can hear your dice rolling.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
not gonna lie. You can't see it anywhere, but you can hear it.
Well,
We might have
that's
heard
fine.
it because he was rolling as me, to be honest.
That's fine, that's fine. Couple things, Matrix. The rest of your watch is fairly calm. One thing that you managed to see, though, is that the body of the Watcher a couple hours ago was there, and now it's not.
Where was that body?
Right here.
So, what would she have seen in that case, or?
Well, if you kept your attention outward, not really looking behind you, wouldn't really see anything. But
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah. But with a perception of 13, you would have heard. Imagine like an air fryer, and you opening it, and there's that sound of steam lifting. That's what you would have heard, very faintly.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you successfully long rest, all of you.
Oh my gosh.
The sun will start to rise, and all of you can click on long rest.
Yeah. He said it. I'm clicking the button. You can't stop me.
Yep.
Where does this button live on this sheet?
Oh, I'll help out.
Very top on the right, like there's a fork and knife that says short rest, and then beside it looks like a TP that says long rest, right by a star.
I'll change your character sheets.
Oh,
I don't like the new default.
hey. Now I see a bed on the top left, and I bet that's it. For sure.
Yep. All of you start waking up one by one. Successfully sleeping away the blood moon. Oh, Matrix, you'll see Aldo kind of in the early morning kind of get up, stretch a bit, and then quickly head towards his tent.
Aldo, before you leave,
Oh! Oilos!
I have something important to tell everyone. It would be better that I get it out of the way sooner rather than later.
Oh, well, alright. Although we'll wait patiently. Goblin girl is up. She'll kind of do her stretches.
Yeah, Matrix is being a little pushy about it, but also kind of trying to let people, like, sort of naturally get up themselves, understanding it's been a rough night, sort of thing. She'll sort of try to get everybody grouped up for a bit of a debriefing of some description.
By the way, it's
Little thing, guys.
no
Minor.
pressure. We get one of those big, like, cat stretches out before she will come join.
Seeing 2 Junipers right now, by the way.
Oh, there's 2 of me. Where's the other one? Who's the
You can
imposter?
see her.
What? Where?
Right here.
Huh?
Do you guys not see that?
No.
Oh,
There's that's a ghost for you right there. I don't see
okay,
that.
that's fine. So long as it's not real and it's just a hallucination of mine, that's okay.
What did they do to your tooth again today?
Yeah, I'll have what you're having. Damn.
Good morning.
Morning. I hope you're all fine. We had a visitor in the night.
A visitor?
Right. Everything about about the situation told me I should capture him on the spot, but my condition was in no such allowance for that. Unfortunately, I instead opted to try to get as much information as I could before he left. Unfortunately, he was quite fleeting. It was the elf of the 2 we spotted during the blood moon. There was little for him to say, curiosity, but mostly he seems to be, him and his group, I suppose, are quite hostile towards our presence here and wish us to leave. It was a threat. I wasn't able to understand much of the reasons, but he said we are sinners under the name of the Father.
Allah.
I don't have a father.
I may have eaten mine.
We have a father. He's all seeing and all knowing. But this sin part does not sit very well with me. What exactly is our sin?
The person that follows you is your dad. What?
Yes.
Unfortunately, they left before I could question further. I did not think they were interested in further dialogue, and I thought it best to push our luck, given our situation.
Well, I myself do not believe their statement of doing this in Father's name. Such baseless accusations do not sit very well.
Especially if he's your father. Are you related?
No.
Definitely very out of line then.
At some point, we will have to improve your studies on the divine, Juniper.
I leave that task to you, Matrix.
I'm not sure I'm best equipped for it, but I can run her through the basics.
So you said he was, he didn't want us here? He threatened something? Did they say they're going to be back with another moon or something?
It was heavily inferred. I don't believe he was going to give any details. That would be too tactically damning, but yes, it would appear so.
And he gave no other reason than just, from his words, we're sinners.
That's right.
Concerning.
Yes. Or they may be stricken with madness.
Well, that's a commonality in this in these days. But I'm not sure what we should do about this. If what you say is right, they intend to attack us again. So I am currently thinking of two things. It's either we strike first or we boost our defenses.
Well, it's not always wise to attack a wolf in its own den.
That's what they did, though.
Yes.
The impression I stand is that they are more established than we are. If we are to do a full frontal, they may well already have defenses prepared. I feel it would be better that we focus our defenses for now. Perhaps prepare a trap, but to take the fight to them in our current form would be unwise. Given
I don't know
time,
that this
I can
qualifies
hold
in the
my...
den.
Say again, sorry?
She was just agreeing with you. Keep going. You're good.
I plan to rebuild my strength to my former glory. When some such progress has been made with that, I would feel much more comfortable with an assault. Right now, I'm ill-equipped to protect you all.
Oh, I see several issues with this. They did state their intent to attack again. We do not know when that would be. And we do not know the nature of this, what this attack would be. They could bring yet another blood moon with them. And unless we uncover some, I don't know, maybe another one of you, Matrix, or one of your kind, I don't see us preparing any kind of trap that will put us in an equal state against all these blood moon monstrosities.
At the time of the apocalypse, I was a one-of-a-kind, one of the strongest combatants in automaton kind. You won't find another of me.
So that makes things even more difficult then. My point is,
Real quick. As Matrix finishes saying this, she kind of glitches out for a bit and says, What, fine, me, and then stops. Continue.
Oh shit.
hey, you okay, Matrix?
Not sure. Running diagnostics. Yeah, she's gonna check herself. What role is this gonna be? Sure,
I
what the
guess.
fuck's going on.
I guess insight.
Sure.
Insight on yourself.
What are you hiding from yourself?
Why isn't that not working? Oh, there we go. 23, nat 20. Let's go.
You detect a minor
Hey.
hiccup, Matrix, nothing too crazy. Something to do with your quote-unquote memory data. For a split second. Type of lag input. But you're fine now.
Strange. I believe I was attempting to recall a corrupt memory. Curious. Although, only a theory.
Well, as long as you're good. Something that I wanted to mention before this was that as much as they are threatening us with another attack, I'm not sure how well established they would be if all it took for us to defeat them was to just spook them and some crystal broke and then everything went back to normal. They retreated. Well, I'm thinking that while they might be possessing some high power of summoning the Blood Moon, it doesn't seem to be very consistent or very, you know, it's not something that it's impossible to deal with. And the fact that they didn't attack you when they were speaking to you, to me it means that they do not feel confident in taking us on in that state as well.
It's certainly a good point. I would wager that their resources are also limited, much like everyone's in this era. Perhaps if they were more so, they would have been able to finish us off on the first strike. Now, this complicates things for them.
I do believe that to be the case. Even if their first attack was a failure due to some unforeseen actions from our part, then it doesn't make sense for them to just come back on a scouting mission, see us all sleeping and not take action if they had any kind of preparations for this. I do believe they are very reliant on these blood crystals, what they call. So until they procure one more, I don't think we'll see much of them. And to that extent, I do believe it might be a better idea for us to go and explore and maybe find out where they are located. Because as much as I would like to boost our defenses, I don't know how much time would that take.
I myself will, of course, follow your order. However, I would suggest taking at least a day to bolster ourselves. I've been rather anxious to begin my repairs, and in my current state, I am far more inferior than I would like to be. A single day to boost my armor would nearly double my combat efficiency.
Sure, that sounds good. We do have the case of the crystal as well to figure out. What do you guys think? The rest? How should we proceed? Any ideas?
We should be careful that they're not watching us when we discuss things.
Is anyone proficient with traps?
Dolly slowly raises her arm.
Good, Dali. Do you perhaps think you would be able to spend some time setting traps? The kinds of alarm kind that would be able to warn us of invisible hostilities.
That sounds complicated, but I'll try my best. Do you guys have rope?
Do we have a rope? I do not have a rope.
All of you on this
Although do
side, all of you on this side, by the way, you do see a 30-foot rope on Aldo's. Yeah, he's carrying it on his back, but he's looking that way very intently.
Although,
Oi!
is that a rope that you're carrying?
Maybe, lad. Huh? Would you look at that? I think it is. There you go. And he will toss it to Juniper.
It's gonna slam right into the side of her head, and she's just gonna stand there.
Oops, sorry, lass. Kind of forgot. The whole vision thing.
That's all right.
He'll pick it up and toss it to you, Ogddo.
Thank you, Although. Much appreciated. And I'll give it $2. Here you go.
As Dolly takes it, you just kind of give him a stink eye. Then she will approach and ask,
Where would you like these traps to be, exactly? Just around camp, or anywhere specific?
Well, elves like to go around the trees. So maybe somewhere in the forest, near the camp.
I would suggest otherwise. I think it would be better to put those near the choke points of our current establishment. So around here, maybe around the door as well. The reason for this is if we just have some random traps in the forest, even if they get triggered, I don't think we have enough time to react to anything that triggers them.
I think these are all reasonable suggestions to start, but all of the above and more, over time. It's quite important practice in these kinds of survival scenarios. Early warnings and all that.
Dolly will kind of scratch her head and say,
I mean, if I had resources, I can probably patch all of these walls up in a couple hours.
What do you need?
Stone. A bit of clay.
Well, there were stones on the ground outside. I felt them. We could just dig them up and use them.
And we gathered clay before, near the river.
I think that was used up in the smeltery we did make.
Yeah.
Bloomery, aye.
Bloomery. We have some iron, but it has to be refined.
Oh, I forgot we did have some iron, didn't we? That's my cue, I guess.
And some
Gold as well.
I would quite like some assistance, Aldo, in making armor.
Aye, aye. You want a sword, you want armor. I want a new wife. All of us want things, right?
I'll let the first female dwarf we meet know.
I'll do what I can.
Did you have an old wife?
Yes, I did. Also had a son.
Oh. I didn't assume you to be a family type.
Well, can't assume too many things about people, us.
Correct. Like throwing rope at their face. When they can't see.
True enough. True enough. Well, now I know. No more rope throwing. Next time, I'll tell you I'm throwing the rope. How about that?
Perfect.
Alright. I'll get to smelting then. By the looks of it though, I don't think we'll have enough for armor. But maybe enough to make a weapon or two.
I thought we had a lot of iron. We went to the
there's-
mine and got like loads of it.
Yeah.
And brought it back.
There's a
There's
bit
12
in,
iron and 14 gold, it says.
yeah,
Didn't
there's
part of it get stolen?
yeah. You had
that
a
was
lot of
the-
resources, but they got mostly stolen.
Yeah, the stuff from the mine didn't get stolen though.
Yeah, it was later. Our food got stolen.
Yeah.
Then we went to search for the person that stole it, and we found the mine.
There's a
True.
bit in all those tent. I'm trying to find. How many ore was it to make a bar?
If she's not, if there's not enough to make a plate, can she start by making a half plate and then like upgrade it to a full plate later when we have more?
1 second. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay, so it's there. You can check in the journals tab the Camp Haven info thingy. And then if you click on blacksmith, Ogddo Stonehammer, you can kind of see how much ore. So 10 ore makes 1 ingot. And it's 5 ingots to make medium armor, 6 ingots to make heavy armor, 3 ingots to make light armor.
Jesus. So we need 60 ore to make 1 set of full armor.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, that's mental. I kind of wish we knew that back at the mine, because we probably would have brought a lot more ore back if that was the
Yeah.
case.
Didn't
Time to
really
go
have,
mining.
didn't really have this system back then.
Well, in that case, we can use those for some better weapons. I believe Matrix should be one to get a weapon first.
Nope.
Nope.
Matrix is her weapon. She needs armor. The armor is her weapon. So yeah, no, she's just gonna be punching stuff for a while, unfortunately.
That is fine then. Who is most in need of a weapon? Actually, talking about weapons, I put out this thing, which is unidentified. Can I identify it? Can somebody identify this?
Oh, I already yeah, that's an enchanted boomerang.
Oh, because it's still unidentified. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, let me do this.
Oh shit, let's go. I'm taking it back. Wait, can it be used as an actual weapon?
It is an actual weapon.
What do you think a boomerang is?
A toy.
Nah, you just
I mean,
throw it
looks
in
like
and it like gathers apples for you.
True.
If they're chroma apples, I'm down.
It is an actual weapon, but yeah.
Well, I am not good with those kind of weapons, so would anybody like to use this instead? I was going to say Juniper, but then I stopped myself.
I'm not very good at aiming things, sorry.
Hmm. Maybe I can give it a try.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh boy.
In that case, with not much else to do, I should probably get to trying to repair this rifle. for someone's use. Although,
That
I don't think we have ammunition, do we?
You
I have
do-
arrows.
I think so. Did someone loot Delos' corpse for?
we all did.
Oh no. I remember what happened. Delos found the rifle, but he didn't have ammo. So yeah, still, rifle has no ammo.
Well, although do you know how to make ammo for this thing?
Not sure. Ain't a gunsmith, lad. But
How many types of smiths there are?
well, there's a weaponsmith, there's a blacksmith, there's an armor smith, there's a whitesmith.
What does a whitesmith do?
Yeah, very Caucasian looking.
I see.
Anyway, lass, looking at you, Matrix. I think we have enough bars ingots to repair that if you like. I can do that for you. If you like,
Well,
I mean, if
perhaps
you don't.
it's better to wait until we have a source of gunpowder before we waste resources on it.
Fair enough.
Matrix, do you have any armor right now?
Only my own body.
And you would like some armor on top of that. Is that correct?
Yes, although metal armor is what I need the most.
Does a chainmail do the work?
Maybe. Let me read something.
Hmm.
I actually don't think so, but hold on, let me check.
While Matrix is checking. Kreenyaga, I have a gift for you.
What is this gift?
It's this. Just for you.
The boomerang.
No.
The bone saw.
I had a
Ooh.
I had a dream of someone similar to you, and he was using a bone saw, so I thought you would like it.
Ah, this may make things far easier when I eat the flesh of those who seek to harm us.
Yes, what you said.
Yes, bones are very difficult on my dental hygiene.
Well, Matrix, if you are in need of a chainmail, I guess I could give you mine. I still have my shield to protect me.
No, I believe you can keep your armor for now.
That be so then. Well, if you are going to be spending time with Ogddo, I suggest the rest of us go and procure some stone and clay for Dali to work with.
Also, food.
Mangoes.
And
Oh.
food.
That's right.
Cause we ain't got none.
Yes.
Oh, do we just need some for today?
Well,
Aye.
for starters.
Counting. Give me 2 seconds.
You trying to do the good berry thing?
That's a
I
good
was
point.
reading.
You're going to want a -1 on those iron ore, because Matrix is going to need to eat well.
What the fuck, man? My resources.
So you just
Oh,
start
we could
eating.
look for food, but I could also just try and make some.
So just to confirm, Matrix, you eat 1 iron ore, right?
Yeah, we agreed that's enough.
Yep.
Yeah, then yeah,
Alright.
she'll do that.
As Matrix is chowing down.
To
I suppose she
Juniper.
could eat. Well, she could eat a gold ore, right? Which is, I suppose,
Sure.
gold ore is less valuable than iron ore, right?
Maybe.
Which would you all prefer? That I eat the gold or the iron?
I don't know, up to you. I'm not familiar with ores. And eating them.
Does one of them taste better?
I don't
Uh,
taste.
I can give a suggestion. Iron, it's good, reliable, can make a lot of things very versatile to work with. Gold, on the other hand, though, not that durable compared to iron and some lesser metals even, but one thing that gold's had got going for it is that it's easily enchantable. So I've seen
Right.
most people use gold in the form of not only jewelry, but to kind of trim their armor pieces and weapons to hold multiple enchantments, so...
Are you saying it's a good conductor?
Yes.
I see.
And flexible for making magic circuitry. Perhaps we are not at that stage yet, though.
Aye. That sounds like a job for a mechanic.
Oh, Juniper, you said you have skills in making food? Or something similar?
I don't know if I'd call it a skill, but yes. Sometimes.
So, if you wouldn't mind, that would save us a lot of trouble.
Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. It's kind of a toss-up, but I can try it.
So, an attempt is better than nothing, I guess.
Success.
Success. You can...
So she's gonna close her palms and kind of like mutter something under her breath, and then when she opens her palms back up, there are 10 little red berries sitting in her hands.
What sorcery is this?
They fill you up for a whole day. You only need one.
Must be a gift from the father for sure.
No, I have not met your father.
I would take one. I need it. Blessed be thy father, and his hand, O giving.
Well, I think it was actually my hands that made it, but
They are very small, yet you say they are fulfilling.
yes. They'll fill you for a whole day. Just one.
Interesting.
Yes.
And we'll have some extras that can help heal you if you're not well.
Ogddo will also take one and eat. And then he'll kind of nod to everybody and say, "Hey, alright, I better get to work." He'll step
So
back.
that's three people ate one.
Ready himself and...
I was gonna say, could Kreenyaga hold one?
Yes.
You can hold one, yeah.
I'm assuming everybody that can eat one will eat one. Yes.
Dolly, you eat 2. You will need it.
Dolly will eat one as well.
Don't eat more than one.
That
I'm just
means-
imagining the
Yeah. It fills you up for the
just
entire
inflate
day,
like
so
Baruka,
yeah.
salt.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Damn, I wish good berries existed in real life. Holy shit.
Hmm.
The true health food.
Yeah.
Right.
So that means there's 4 extras. As far as everybody knows, Juniper can't really count. So she doesn't know that, but you're all aware that there are 4 left.
Well, as I suggested earlier, the rest of us, we can go and to the river maybe, get some stones, clay, maybe even hunt an animal or 2 if we see one.
I can start digging up the stones that are on the ground around here.
Do we have any stones?
I
yeah,
walked on some.
we can use the stones around here, that's fine. I just need the clay in order to kind of repair things.
Okay then, that makes things a little bit easier then. We just need clay. I believe we did the same place we were back when should suffice. Yeah?
I'll help with the heavy lifting, but I'm quite heavy. Not so good at swimming.
You don't need to swim.
I'm
Oh, if
very
I-
good at thinking in mud.
Inking in mud?
Did you not intend to collect the clay from the bottom of the pond?
Well, how did we collect it? I think it was around the river as well. But regardless.
Didn't we get it from this pond over here?
Nope.
Oh no! We got a little bit from that pond, and then it was like, nah, this shit ain't enough.
Nope.
And used the skull at the river. Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah, anyway.
But yes, it's not a small venture, so I think we should get going before the sun is too high up. So we can have time to be back before it sets down.
Well, we've saved plenty of time with breakfast. We can leave immediately.
Yes.
Dolly will start collecting stone.
I'm noticing the cart is just like straight up fucking gone, by the way. Oh, no, never mind. It's
Cart
just
is there
over
where you left it.
just a little bit further out of reach than I expected it to be.
Mm.
I'll bring the cart round front. Yeah, we can.
Oh,
Yeah, she just lobs it up the hill and through this opening.
I think you can control it.
I can certainly open it.
Can you control it though?
I can't move it.
Oh.
Connect it to my butt. That'll do it.
Wait. How about now?
Nope.
What? Why?
I can move it.
There you
Let's go.
You're in charge of the cart now. Congratulations.
Alright. So I'm guessing all of you will head towards the river and start
good.
collecting the clay.
Yep.
Mm.
Very well. Let me get all your tokens in one place. It will happen someday if Kylan stops moving. Okay.
Are we going to whatchamacallit, fully roleplay out all this stuff, or are we going to do like downtime stuff for it?
We don't have to fully roleplay it, but I will just put you on the map in case you guys want to do something. And
Cool.
rolls need to be made as well, so.
Yeah, and like stuff, yeah.
1 second. Okay. You guys come up the Riptide River. Taking about 10-ish minutes to get to the river with the collapsed bridge. A familiar sight to some of you. And you do see a couple of clay veins sticking out from the river. You can go and collect. Collecting the clay is a survival check.
I will be gathering some clay.
I will also. Do you want assistance or do you want to just have us both roll?
You can roll individually. It kind of stacks.
Okay.
Is the marked spots where clay is, or is
Yeah,
this just
yeah,
where
yeah.
we have discovered before?
The marked is where the clay is.
Oh. How deep is this water?
It's like 6 to 7-ish feet
Okay.
on the
She will
deep.
plop her little happy behind right here.
On
and
the
watch.
deeper part, though,
But not really, because she can't see.
There's like shallower sections of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see that though.
Correct. So she's just
Damn.
gonna wander on the edge here.
Do you
She's
have
having a great time.
Do you have blind sight?
Yes.
Okay, so
25 feet.
Oh.
you can see, kind of. It's not like you're
You can tell where
like
it's
heavily.
deep ahead. and where it's-
Yeah. You can kind
Yeah.
of gather where to go.
You're like Daredevil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right.
She's like inching across tiptoes.
River is very still. As you go over to Aphelia, and Ogddo and Aphelia both getting extremely high rolls. I want both of you to roll me a 1d6.
I got a 25.
Okay, Juniper, you will roll a 4d6. Aphelia, you find 3 clay units. Ogddo, you find 1 clay unit. But the blind girl just comes in and, you know.
I want you to know that she digs with her hands. Like we're talking like both hands like dig, like a squirrel or something. That's exactly what it looks like.
Like a dog digging a hole.
Exactly. That is 100% what it looks like. Although I don't know where to find that. Where is this button? How do I roll dice? Oh,
You can
Type
just type in
/R.
chat. Yeah, /R space 4d6. 14. 14 is a lot. You kind of dry up this little vein here, Juniper.
She's just dig. There's a little pile. She's got it all gathered up. She's very proud of herself.
Matrix and Kreenyaga, as you watch the girls, all three of them, gather clay. This goes on for a couple minutes. I want you both to make me a perception check.
Mhm. You there, Kylan?
Let's see if I can get it. $15.
Alright. I will whisper to both of you.
I love it when you do that.
With a total clay capacity of 18 now, you think that's a pretty substantial amount. But there's still one more clay vein over here if you wish to dig, Juniper.
I mean, if somebody directs her over there, she will not say no. She is the happiest that she has looked the entire time she's been here.
Okay. I'll direct her. This way. Well. Well.
And as you guys start going over there, you can give me a survival check, Juniper.
Oh, the screen moved and I'm about to like eat myself across the map. Oh, there we go. Survival. Watch it be a 1. A 9.
Okay. A 9, give me a 2d6.
Seven.
Okay, that's 7. Don't quite dry up the vein, but at this point, your hands are covered in clay, a good portion of your feet as well. And you think you've gathered enough clay.
Yep. She has like really short fur. And she is caked in clay. It is there. It is everywhere.
Nice. And to kind of answer both of your curiosity, Matrix and Kreenyaga, you saw this happening over here.
Okay. Matrix will definitely be heading right over there to check it out. This be a investigation, maybe?
Investigation or perception, your choice.
We'll do investigation.
Oh!
Nice.
Damn.
I see everything. Oh no, I investigate everything.
There is no bush.
Well, as you look around, Matrix, in your expert scan balls, eyeballs, whatever they are.
Let's
You-
go with scan balls.
Your scan
I like
balls
that.
investigate the tree, and well, I could have whispered, but I already stopped the music. Never mind. You glance a boot that is faintly sticking out
Oh,
from up the tree, kind of trying to remain hidden.
A boat.
The boot itself, it's kind of like 20 feet up as the tree is 30 feet tall. Boot is there though. Potentially attached to a leg, not just a boot.
How high up is the boot?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so they are like fully in the tree. Okay. Matrix is gonna, without saying anything, just gesture like, kind of subtly, like an angle that Kreenyaga can see what she's gesturing, but if the watcher in the tree is looking, won't be able to see it, sort of thing. Try to do Kreenyaga's attention to it, and then just sort of she's gonna make her way round the back of them and sort of gesture for Kreenyaga to, to cover the other angle, sort of thing. So we can kind of surround. Is there any sort of reaction to us doing this?
Well, using your previous roll, as you kind of get into position with different angles, you do see a bit of the upper side of the tree kind of moving faintly and jostling. Not something that you'll normally see if you're not paying attention, but you look intently. Kreenyaga, you can roll me a perception while you stay right there. Oh, you even your passive even covers. I'll whisper this to you though.
oh, okay.
Are we seeing both of them just
Yeah,
heading
they
their
just
way?
go over to the tree, start looking up at the tree, maybe finding a squirrel.
Are those guys chasing a squirrel? What are they doing?
Well, I don't know. What are they doing?
They're looking up a tree. And they're surrounding it right now.
At this point, Matrix could call out, "We have you surrounded. Do not panic. Remain calm and identify yourself." And then she'll call out to the rest of the group. Someone is spying on us.
Not a squirrel.
Sorry.
I shall
I have not
rush.
eaten a good spy in a day or two.
You, as all three of you know, all the group is around the tree, and Matrix, your words echoing. A couple moments pass, and you see a familiar figure poking his head from the branches and everything with his hands up. He is atop the tree, 20 feet up. He looks at you, Matrix, and says, "You are very annoying."
A matter of perspective.
And you might be very dead if you don't start speaking soon.
Well, what are you gonna do? Climb the tree? Tubby?
I'm really
don't-
good at climbing trees.
I don't have to. I load up an arrow in my short bow.
That's see now that's just not fair.
I use my enchanted boomerang.
So
Listen,
we can do this the easy way or the hard way, up to you.
well, listen, we can talk about this. See, I'm on a mission. Okay, you actually attack him?
More of a trying to hit the tree next to him, like the
Okay.
branch he's on.
Yeah, that works. The enchanted boomerang kind of leaves your hand as it leaves a faint trail of yellowish energy and then slashes at the brush at the fuck do you call it?
Branch.
Branch. Thank
the
you.
bow.
The
Okay.
quantity. It brushes against him and returns back to you. And he kind of
And she's gonna be like, last warning.
kind of snaps his head. Oh, so that's where my boomerang is. Okay, I was looking for that.
Finders keepers.
You know, that's fair.
So you are the one that destroyed our crystal then?
Well, kinda. I didn't throw it at the crystal, but, you know, it was my weapon, so by association, technically I'm guilty, yes.
Oh, you better have a very good reason for it then.
Although, believe me, I do. And he will start pulling out a long bow. As he starts stretching out, and he will kneel down. Kind of the Slav squat. And then still looking at you guys and say,
Stop it immediately.
see, I don't really want to, because there's what, 5 of you, 1 of me? This is just for my safety, you know? Not gonna do anything for
You
now.
will be far more safe without the weapon. And Matrix will start sort of like, you know, charging electrical energy. I advise you drop it now.
Make me an intimidation check, Matrix.
When Matrix says that, Kreenyaga will assist by saying, "Do I get to eat it if it won't?"
It may yet come to that.
I'm hungry.
Can we have Kreenyaga do a roll for that one?
Sure, intimidation.
Alright.
Kind of both of you eyeing down this individual.
Do I get advantage on that? Because, believe it or not, Kreenyaga has +0, I think.
Well, he does have a weapon now.
Well,
So it's like a
if you're
straight roll.
+0, I can do it. I've got +1, but it's
Yeah.
like,
Hey, there you go.
I think it's Kreenyaga would be better at that because he's just scary as shit.
I did too.
But yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Wow. With a 21, the elf kind of looks at you, Matrix, seeing that you're getting ready to power up and commence whatever is about to happen, and he will slowly drape the bow over his shoulder, kind of slowly puts his hands up again and be like, okay, not doing anything for now, we're just talking.
Now you can slowly remove yourself from your vantage. Slowly.
He will again look around. Well, that's the thing though, what's gonna happen when I get down?
We'll have a conversation.
I think we can have a conversation right here. I'm perfectly capable with to talk with you while I'm sitting here comfortably in the tree.
You
I like
go up
trees.
instead.
Or you can be removed. Which would you like?
I mean, I'd like to remain here, you know. That's what I like to do.
Option denied.
Damn. He kind of slams his knee. Alright, I'll play. He will slowly start climbing down. As he does, damn, Juniper, you fucking blind. I was about to say something with your passive perception.
You're welcome. You know what? For extra measure, you know, she's sitting there waiting. She'll start shaking the mud off of herself by the time he gets right down to the bottom, so that he gets all splashed in mud. Just coincidentally.
Well, as he climbs down to the tree, one moment looking down, seeing grass and, you know, dried up dirt. The next, when he lifts his head up and kind of jumps a bit down, you all hear a muddy kind of sound as he steps in mud, ruins his boots. And he just kind of slowly looks towards you, very annoyed.
There is zero reaction.
Lovely.
All right. Well done. You're doing great. On the ground, please.
See, now that's something I can't really do. We can talk.
You keep saying that and then doing the things that you say you can't do.
Well, I'm trying to have a conversation, and all of you are like, climb down from the tree, get down on your knees, stuff like that. I mean, you're not my mother.
So let me meet you.
You were spying on us while we were gathering mud. That's weird.
Like a responsible adult should.
Do responsible adults come in other people's camps and destroy their life-sustaining crystal and then summon a blood moon and attack them even further? Is that what the responsible adults do as well?
I don't know if I'm an adult, so I don't know if that counts.
That was...
He looks at you, Ogddo, and kind of, you know, you'd be surprised. But...
Well, I'm not really surprised. I'm asking you because I have a very little patience and my arm is getting very heavy right now and it might just let go at any point in time. So if you still want to play games, please be my guest. But I'm not responsible for what happens next.
He speaks the truth. You have a misunderstanding. We are detaining you. I offer you comfort, but we will use force.
He again looks around at all of you, kind of weighing his options. Detaining me? What are you, the guards? Some sort
So
of...
for right now, yes.
Some sort of guardians of this galaxy, huh? It's your eyes.
I am about to shoot. Holy shit.
It's your eyes flash red. He kind of steps back and says, Alright. Fine. I do want to talk, though. That's why I remained here, spying on you, and not outright kill you while you slept at night. I could have done that, you know. Chose not to. I'm very kind.
You could have tried. So, if you would, on the ground.
He looks at you again, Matrix, before going on one knee. And you've seen this before, Matrix. You recognize, despite his demeanor, his words, and everything, he is combat ready. It's not like he's not able to do anything. He's fearing more so you than anyone else here, and Kreenyaga being this close, kind of, and him effectively back against the river, doesn't really have much escape room. He will go on both knees and say, yeah, I don't want to lie down on the ground. I'll just stay here like this. Good enough?
Matrix just nods at the ground. She's moved a little closer now as well.
As you do, his eyes will keep on you. And then he'll say, Alright, now. I think that we need to have a proper conversation about what happened last night. So,
You know.
let me ask the first question then. How did you escape?
You have to be more specific than that. Escape what?
He will look at you, Ogddo, and he will slowly pull out a piece of paper from his jacket. He will unfurl it, and Matrix, you will be able to read it. In common, it says, bathroom break. We continue, and this man is asking all of you, how did you get away? Specifically looking at Ogddo and Aphelia.
Yep, and I did ask him to be more specific. Get away from what?
He kind of shakes his head and says, You were about to be sacrificed, correct? You were tied to something.
Were you one of my captors then?
Well, not me personally, but I've heard the story so far.
Well, it doesn't matter for the conversation at hand, does it, no?
Well, see, that's the thing, though. It matters because you shouldn't have escaped. The beast would have tore you up. So how did you survive? I'm curious.
I killed it.
He starts laughing. It's hilarious to him. No, you didn't. Did this thing help you? Help you escape?
I mean, my word is the only thing you got, so take it or leave it, I guess.
Nah, I prefer to leave it. You don't seem like the type to kill something like that.
You can do a lot when you put your faith in the Father.
Oh, that I fully agree. And he will kind of pull his necklace out. And you see him wearing a necklace, but a bit more modified than yours. Having a skull inside the rings of the Father's emblem.
It's like the follower of the father, but he's evil. Oh no.
I'm you, but evil.
I don't follow the good father, I follow the evil father.
You follow father, I follow daddy.
Okay. Chill
I
out.
just choked. Oh my gosh.
that was one step.
Mid-bite.
Anyway. He shows his necklace and then asks you, specifically Ogddo. That's why I kind of am interested personally. See, this thing, this beast, it's been giving us some trouble. But it's been also keeping out the bad things, keeping them way, way far from us. And from what I gathered, not many things are able to escape it. So how did you do it, exactly?
Like I said, Father helped me and made sure I would live.
See, the Father only helps those who help themselves. You are left for dead.
Well,
Helpless.
would you look at that? Does that the fact that I'm standing here right now speak otherwise then? Or can't you not believe your eyes anymore?
I mean, I can see the logic in that, but then again, you did lie to me and said you killed the beast.
Is the beast alive?
More than alive, boy. But that's another topic. See, I had a mission of sorts. A task put onto me. I was supposed to find you and finish the job along with my friend. You proved a bit more annoying.
So you decided to spawn a blood moon on us? To finish your job?
Well, kind of.
But then that failed as well.
Yeah, it did. A bloody tear is not easily constructed. You know, once you lose concentration, it tends to break, tends to mess things up. But I didn't really expect for you guys to have whatever he is.
Did it make you piss your pants or something?
I wouldn't say piss my pants, but it was enough to disrupt me. Kind of take me back a bit.
Well, I'm asking because the way I see it, at least from my personal point of view, and the things you've told me, is you've been charged with a task which you have failed twice at now, so...
See, that's where you're
feels
wrong,
like...
my friend. See, I can still complete my task.
Okay.
Because you don't know what my task was. Haven't fully told you now, did I?
I mean, you did say your task was to finish your job by eliminating me. So if you're adding on top of it, then...
Quite narcissistic, are you? Not specifically you, most of you, and kind of claim this place for myself, and yada yada, among other things, but I won't go into detail about that.
Uh-huh.
See, my problem here is... I'm a bit conflicted.
I would be as well in your position, yeah.
Oh, you think... you think I'm afraid?
No. But I do feel like you have little concern about your life, yes?
What adult takes threats from children seriously?
Smart ones.
Kind of shakes his head. then slowly starts to rise up.
I am holding his shoulders down. He's gonna have to compete with me for that.
Okay. He will. Make me a athletics check.
Dude, you are rolling fire today.
Ooh.
Damn. He tries to get up, Matrix. You feel his surprisingly powerful leap forward, but your grip holds firm.
Because I rolled high enough, can I pitch? I would love to be able to now push him prone as a result of his attempt to do that.
Damn, on the mud though? Damn,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Right in the mud. Yeah.
Sure. I'd say with a 24, you
Nice.
easily deny him getting
Yeah.
up to his feet and then promptly place him on the ground in the mud.
She's getting on him as well. You know, the policeman squat on top of him. I'm not letting him go anywhere.
I can make a very terrible joke now, but I'm not gonna.
For fuck's sake.
I stopped myself as well.
And I do a shit right on him. No.
No, not that, but yeah.
I know what you were gonna say.
I know.
Anyway, you hear him kind of like yelp in anger. Okay then. You are very heavy. Damn.
You are rather foolish.
That's what I get for trying to talk it out with people, I guess.
We can
Well,
still
you didn't really talk about things. You were very cryptic. It was more like you were trying to evade talking about things while pretending like you were talking about things.
I think he's trying to buy time until his buddies
Exactly.
catch up. Aphelia, can you
Good
take a
point.
look at the surroundings?
You know, most
And-
people are more scared of younger things. I know younger scorpions are much more dangerous than adults. Same with poisonous snakes.
He'll kind of nod. Okay. What now? What are you gonna do?
Kreenyaga,
Well, I'm gonna sit here.
Kreenyaga, can you perhaps bind him so that we may take him with us?
You say bite him so we can take him.
No,
with
bind. Bind him. No teeth, only... What is the word?
I could encase
Strength.
him.
Hmm.
Kreenyaga's gonna open up his gaping jaws and start to pretty much form around him in that way
Yeah.
that he has protected people before.
Yes.
Oh my
Good
god.
night, friend.
And he'll kind of close up around him.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I need to roll for this.
Matrix is going to do
So-
everything she can to assist, of course, in this transition.
Just stuff him in my mouth.
I think this
promise
guy
I'm not gonna
messed.
eat him.
I think he messed with the wrong group a bit.
Alright. Well, as you do this, he will try to kind of pull himself out of this situation and not really kick you, more so, toss himself back, try to avoid everything. So being held by Matrix and you being what you are, make me an opposing athletics check with advantage
Ooh.
against his acrobatics. Ooh.
What?
Well,
That's
no.
fucked up. That's fucked up.
Advantage?
Fives.
That's messed up.
Wow.
Can I give him my inspiration?
if,
I'm
you,
within 5 feet.
if you want.
No, on.
I'm doing it.
Okay, roll again.
Reroll that shit. We ain't having
No.
that.
Do just another roll, not another advantage roll, just another normal one. Okay, 19.
Oh.
Well, as you open your... Here, let us do it properly. As you open your maw and start to enclose yourself around this individual, his eyes will grow wide as survival instinct kicks in. Matrix, as you're pinning him down, all of a sudden he will jump up, do kind of like a cartwheel against your shoulders back, and kind of toss himself off you. You kind of tearing away at his jacket, and then he'll jump back against his brush.
Is it possible that I can get an attack of opportunity?
Um,
Oh,
Also, I'm
I-
shooting. The moment I
no,
see
it
this,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
shooting.
I don't have warcasting.
oh, with the spell,
Are we all entering initiative suddenly?
I'll give you
Mhm.
a gauntlet attack with disadvantage because you were holding on to him.
Mm.
If you like.
Can I shoot as well?
Go ahead.
Can I throw my boomerang?
I mean,
I was going to
Come on.
say,
okay.
I also feel like Kreenyaga would bite once he tried to get away. Just
That was the check. Your athletics against his acrobatics. He swiftly gets out of your range.
okay. I got you.
And,
I got
yeah.
you.
And no, Philly, you can't throw your fucking.
I'm just gonna
enchanted
pull
boomerang.
it out.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, not really hitting him. He manages to flip off, kind of land on the bushes, and let me snap yourselves to the grid, please, as we are entering a battle, I guess.
Get him.
This guy ain't going alive, man. He's dead on my screen.
Let me put you all in initiative, and you know what? I want to try something. Let me do this.
Oh?
I rolled for everyone.
Oh,
What the hell?
Yeah, cool.
Didn't know I can do that. Apparently I can.
Oh,
That's shit crazy. Anyway,
You rolled a 5 for me. Wow. Now I can blame my bad rolls on you instead of myself.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm cheated. Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at
I'm
the
such a
board.
cheater, bro.
What?
Report me
That's
to.
a bit convenient, huh, DM?
Hey, report me to Obama, okay?
Obama.
Ophelia,
Mm-hmm.
you act swiftly, seeing as Ogddo misses terribly with his terrible aim. God, he's so terrible. What do you all like to do, Ophelia?
I'll move 35 feet.
Okay.
Can I be here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is... Okay. I'll try to cast... What's this called? Oh, this is a cone. Okay. Well then, I guess I'll just aim him down with a chill touch.
Girl. Chill touch against this individual.
Trying to use the charges. Okay.
You launch the chilling touch at him, but he pulls off the most devastating D&D move in all of D&D. He ducks. It goes over him. Unsuccessful.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
Nope.
Kreenyaga.
right, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I think he's just going to try to grapple him again.
Stay
Okay.
put or this will hurt much worse.
And
Oh. Well, you see him, you see a faint smile even through his mask as you try to grapple him. And he, again, getting ready to jump up high. But he slips.
Oh. You're kidding.
I'll reveal his role. Oh, well, I'll reveal his name that way. Well, he rolled a 6 as well. So
Wow.
your grapple will land.
Wow, nice. Hey, Slick Rocks for the win.
And he's like, "Ugh! Wait, what? Hey, that's not fair."
And, like, if I can, I don't know, bonus action, pin him prone and, mouth hanging over.
That'll be a whole action, but you can hang over the mouth, kind of freaking him
Oh,
out.
can I drip saliva on him while I'm
You can. You are taller.
Yeah.
You are way taller than him, but yeah.
Yes. It's the little things.
Yep. Okay. Is that everything?
So Kreenyaga is saying,
I have not bitten you yet. This can all stop if you submit.
Before his turn, roll me a persuasion, actually.
okay.
Oh.
And that's with a -1.
I'm gonna say being half in your mouth is quite persuasive.
I think so too.
Apparently, because he will throw up his arms and be like, okay, fine, just don't eat me, don't do any freaky stuff, okay? I'll behave, just don't put me in your mouth again. Fine.
Matrix, by the way, is still in full. Like, if we're out of initiative, right?
Yep, because he
Matrix is
will not.
100% still in full. He's fucking running mode. For the brief moment at him with the same kind of intentions. I think she's just going to try to knock this guy the fuck out right now, to be honest, so that we can get this guy fucking locked down, to be honest.
You're effectively trying to hit him and knock him out, right?
Yeah, she's just going to literally just keep fucking wailing on him with
Well, as you step forward and try to do that, because it was his turn technically, he will see what you're trying to do, and swiftly.
Well, at this point, it would technically be my turn because I was at the end of initiative.
No.
Okay.
I ain't doing that shit. Technically, nah.
No.
He will spin around. Still grappled by you, Kreenyaga. He will spin around and then arch an arrow on his bow. The arrow will look like this.
Oh, that's not a normal arrow.
And he will aim it up. As he aims it up, he fires it up, and then the arrow turns into multiple as it slams onto the ground, hitting all of you, including himself.
Can I
Unfortunately. Well, you can react by making a dexterity saving throw. Guess we ain't done, boys. We ain't done.
Sorry, hey, he said he'd submit once already. And that
You like
didn't
go
go
over,
down
start
well.
fucking him up. He expects like submit. Okay, cool. Don't hurt me, but like.
Kill it, eat it.
We ain't fucking letting him cry wolf on us. You know, we're fucking.
Hey, fair enough, but he ain't gonna just
They
stand
tried
there
to kill
and...
us once.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, everybody over 15. You succeed and then you will take half damage. Everybody else, though, because I didn't save his character sheet, I'm gonna do this manually.
Am I stupid? Where are the saves?
Just go to your decks at the very, very top
Top left.
of the sheet.
Oh wait, do I click here like this?
You go just
Ah.
underneath
Yeah.
and it will pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
By the way, Spark, I like these sheets so much better than those weird updated ones.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure anything.
Yeah. I don't like the new ones.
Mm-mm.
Well, I rolled very, very poorly, but
Oh, thank goodness.
all of you will feel arrows kind of sink into you and disappear. Again, those who rolled 15, you will take 15 or higher. You will take half damage, as all of you will take 6 force damage.
So I'm taking 3.
And as you take the 6 force damage, you will become, those of you who rolled lower than a 15, you will become blinded.
Sucker,
So-
I'm already blind.
So that's Matrix. That is Kreenyaga.
Everyone but me.
Oh shit. Really? Damn.
Hi.
Oh, no, you're not blind. And Juniper technically can't really be blind, so. Okay.
Who's blind cannot be blinded.
Boom. Take that.
I'll post blind in the chat. Very well. That is his attack.
Wait, he hit himself as well. Is he blinded as well?
No.
Okay.
Good point.
You, Matrix, intently going towards him. Now blind. Do you still wish to attack?
I mean, she was already doing it. It's
Okay.
this was his response to me doing it, right? So
Yeah. So make me attacks. Make me an attack with disadvantage. Kreenyaga, do you still hold on?
Oh, he's absolutely. Yeah, I'm absolutely holding on to him.
Okay.
Probably, I'm sure trying to kind of mess up his shot, honestly, as soon as I see that pull.
Oh, that didn't happen the way I thought it was going to happen. The first roll was a 9, and then the second roll was a 15. Because 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. The 15 was the offhand one.
So 15 to hit for the second.
Yeah.
15 is his armor class.
Nice. Or non-lethal. Don't think that's going to quite knock him out, but
Yeah.
the start.
4 damage is 4 damage. As this happens, and effectively 3 of you are now blind. 4 of you, technically. You will see Ogddo. I'm so pissed I didn't save. You will see Ogddo. This guy, as he launches an attack in the air and this happens, he will then again swiftly spin around and launch something from his sleeve. Sort of like a metal hook. And he will launch it far, wrapping around this tree. And he will pull himself along with Kreenyaga on top of this tree.
Does Kreenyaga get like an opposed check for this?
He goes with him.
What I mean is, like, is he able to like use his strength to stop it from happening?
Sure, Kreenyaga. Make me a strength saving throw.
Right. What is up?
Kreenyaga goes.
Man, these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
He is up at the tree. And I guess we continue.
Now, if it was a violin performance or something like that, Kreenyaga would be rolling well today. But man, strength and intimidation, dude. Ooh,
Yeah.
It is not the day.
I'm telling you.
Well, new initiatives now, I suppose. Matrix, you are still blind. What would you like to do?
Okay, so she would have heard, like, I'm assuming the grapple, like, made enough noise.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
she
yeah,
would
yeah.
have Probably still figured it out, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe being blind is a big problem. Let me just check something. Yeah. Need to be able to see to do that one. Oh dear.
All you suckers, now you see.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, we don't. We don't see anything.
Now you know.
There you go.
Okay. Then there's not a lot Matrix can do besides. I think Matrix is gonna. Move around to where she thinks they are. You know, she can tell that they're up higher. And she'll just hold an action to try to grapple, I guess, or if I hold an action for cantrip, does that use it?
No.
Okay, then
Oh wait, you use it how? Like, what do you mean?
as in if she holds an action but the cantrip doesn't get used, does it use it? Because that's how it works for leveled spells. But I don't know how it works.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, but we
cantrip
have
spell
charges
slots
now.
now.
Oh fuck!
I was gonna say, yeah, we have limited.
Yo, I
cantrips.
forgot about that shit. What the fuck? What? We do? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
The
Shouldn't have brought
fuck?
it up.
I forgot about that shit. Charges? Damn.
Yeah, and I can enchant my weapon with it as well.
Yo, that shit crazy. Okay. Fair point. Then yes, it will work like a leveled spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I won't do that then, just in case. So yeah, Matrix is just gonna. I think she'll just hold an action to grapple. Anything that comes in range that blatantly isn't Kreenyaga, basically. That
Okay.
she thinks might be the enemy.
Very well. That's all from Matrix. Kreenyaga, still blind. But still
Okay,
grappling.
blind. Yeah, blind and attached. I'm definitely biting the boy.
Yeah. I'd say you won't really get disadvantage from this because it's obvious you feel him. So.
All right. That's a bonus action for my bite. Wait, what? What do you mean previous roll? Oh, did it already go? Okay. Attack normal. 23.
Yep,
to
that
hit.
hits. You
For
chomp on him.
5 damage, and that's going to be a stop now or I rip your arm off. And that's, he's going to have chomped onto his forearm is the idea.
All right. Got that. Anything else?
I'm trying to like I feel like I ought to do the actual action. Let's see. Can I suplex him off the tree?
Fair point. Sure, you can attempt to. Roll me athletics. Before you
Alright.
do, though, because
Yes.
you are both up on top of a tree, if you try to suplex him,
Yes.
you will kind of take damage as well.
So
Flying Lotus, let's go.
I'm thinking belly to belly suplex.
Okay.
So I land on top of him when I do
Oh,
this.
all right. Sure.
Weesh.
Just so you know, though, if you're not successful, you will just fall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give.
I gotta try it.
And
I have to.
because you're blind, I'll give you a dexterity or strength check, but with advantage because you're blind, to attempt to kind of grab onto a branch or something.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Oh.
Go ahead. Make
Okay.
me an
So first,
make me an
athletics.
athletics against his acrobatics.
Did you mean
Hey.
disadvantage or advantage? Because you said advantage.
I think he meant disadvantage.
Disadvantage if he fails to suplex him.
Okay.
On the strength or dex saving throw to attempt to still be on the tree. No.
Oh, okay.
So, Kreenyaga, with a 20, you hug this man, and throughout all your years watching WWF, you imitate your hero. Mimic angle. As you go belly to belly, you toss him up, but then he just jumps over, going higher up at the tree. Going higher up at the tree, and you start falling. Now, give me an athletics, dexterity or strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Here comes strength and disadvantage. Oh.
Kreenyaga falls prone, hits the ground with a hard thud. Kreenyaga, you will take 2 bludgeoning damage.
End of turn.
Juniper, I almost said Ifiore. Almost.
Okay, well, as I am digging through this character sheet and trying to remind myself how to use it, bear with me.
You're good.
Okay, beautiful. I know where he is. Thank goodness. Is that worth getting rid of the spell or not? Okay, so the cantrips, you can apply them to a weapon. Does it stack the damage on your weapon?
It deals additional damage with your weapon damage.
Okay. And that would take my action to apply it.
Yeah.
I thought it was bonus action to do that.
To apply it to your weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I apply it to my weapon, then
Yeah, as a bonus
it's
action, you
bonus
apply an
and I can still
action
attack?
to attack, yeah. That's what I meant.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful.
But it's just
Okay.
a one. It's just a 1d4 of the damage type, though. It's not like the
Yeah.
entire cantrip.
Okay. Cool. I only have 2 cantrips, so let's see. I think for this turn I'm just gonna use this as normal because it already applies to
Okay.
my weapon. And then she's gonna skitter herself up here. Oh. Pop her here so she's not in the way.
All
I
right.
swear I am learning. I
You're
promise. I promise. I'm gonna find my inventory. There it is. Maybe I can't. Oh, where are my weapons?
Do I just click on the inventory weapon and it should automatically?
Yeah.
Never mind. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Although it's been changed on the.
What weapon are you clicking?
My staff. But with
Um,
Shillelagh, it changes where the stuff comes from.
And what are you trying to do with the staff? Hit him?
Bonk him.
He's 20 feet up at the tree.
Oh. Okay, I will climb this tree instead, and I will use my bonus action to apply. I forgot he was on top of the tree that day.
You spend how much movement?
Okay. I came from this rock right. Oh, I can't point. Right here.
30.
So I'm
that's...
stuck here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my. Am I able to change that, or should I just stick with it?
You can just use your action to dash and then climb the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I think you have a climb speed. you mentioned,
Beautiful.
right,
I
as
do
well,
have a
so-
climbing speed of
Yeah, you
30
can-
feet.
You can just go up to him if you want.
Lovely. Yeah, she she's gonna put her staff in her mouth and just all fours just get her up this tree at him. That is my turn.
You're just gonna hear him say, oh, what in the hell's...
Being
Aphelia.
pursued by actual creatures at the moment.
Like actual fucking demons, bro.
Demon.
This man's going through it. A mimic, a monkey, a robot.
All of the things.
Or walk into a bar.
So Aphelia,
And
you're still...
we'll say she used her movement to get up to his level. Sorry, I just totally interrupted you.
No,
There's a
you're
door.
fine, you're fine.
That's
You
not
use your
bad.
movement to get up. The tree is 20 feet tall, so you can just get up.
Yeah, she's gonna. Is there a branch above his head?
Yeah, a couple of them, yeah.
Okay, she is gonna wrap her tail around the branch and hang upside down on the branch in front of him.
Alright. Very well.
I'm all done now.
Is it with that exact expression on your token as well?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Deranged. 100%.
Philly, what are you doing?
I'll hold action, and when my sight gets cleared, I'll shoot him.
Very well.
Judge.
Very well. Holding an action. This dude will then look at you, climbing towards him, look down at Matrix, just punching there and looking around. Kreenyaga's big mouth, kind of his tongue woggling, and then lock eyes with you, Ogddo, just standing there menacingly.
Did you say Matrix is punching the air right there?
I just wanna say,
She's standing ready. I just wanna
Yeah,
she's not
standing
there
ready,
like one of those
standing
fucking
ready.
punching,
Standing
like,
ready.
boxing
I just
toys,
pictured
like-
I just pictured her doing it for some reason. I don't know.
He's here somewhere, I'm sure. Just punching the random area.
I just
Anyway,
wanna say,
carry on.
since he's staring at me so intently, I haven't had a turn since this whole thing started. Just saying.
Yeah. Sucks to suck, buddy.
Sure.
He will then. Damn. He will Hunter's Mark you, Juniper.
How rude.
Well, there it is. I think. No. Nah. What? Hello? Did I apply it?
Hi.
Ah, there we go. No, I didn't. No, nope. Okay. Well, fuck that. I'll just do this. What? Why don't markers work on you?
I don't know.
You're immune to
We don't like
markers.
labels, man.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, it's fine. Him being this up high, he'll kind of look to the back, look at you, June, and then he'll just shrug and will take a leap of faith back. Jumping
Is that the
10 feet.
disengage?
And no, he
action?
will just take the the attack of opportunity. You can hit him if you want.
Come on, hit him out the sky.
One can hope.
Mm-hmm.
Although this does bring us back to the issue of I don't know if it adds the stuff like I wanted it to, so.
Well, it should be for Shillelagh, it should just be 1d8 and then
Oh, it changes
your
the
intelligence, right?
wisdom.
Well, yeah, if it doesn't do it right, we'll just
Yeah,
Yeah.
make it
we
right.
do it ourselves.
Almost. You graze
God
his
dang.
bangs as he jumps back, and as he jumps back, falling backwards, he will put an arrow in his longbow and attempt to shoot at you as he falls.
Oh, rude.
An arrow will sink into your shoulder, Juniper. And let me roll the hunter's mark. Alright.
Oh. Is it more than 4?
It is.
Okay.
As you hang upside down, creeping him out, he jumps back, you almost hitting him. An arrow will slam into your midsection, and you will take 7 piercing from the initial arrow, and then 5 from the hunter's mark. This will launch you back, falling from the tree, and land into Matrix's arms as she was ready to grapple or catch someone or something.
Swinging at the air wildly.
And
Sure.
then I don't know why I pictured Matrix doing that.
Yeah, Juniper
It was just
gets
funny. It was just funny to
kicked
me.
out of her as Matrix. She lands right where Matrix is punching Ghost.
Fucking as June's falling, Matrix just hook punches her down.
But yeah, Matrix will catch her if she's able to do that. with
Yeah,
her.
you will.
Yeah.
You will. You catch Juniper.
You said it was 7 damage total or 7 plus?
7 plus
What?
5.
Oh, okay.
You are knocked out. You're good.
Beautiful.
He will jump back and with a loud thud, he will slam against. Ooh. Taking 6 bludgeoning damage and maintaining concentration on Hunter's Mark. He will then be prone, stand up, using half his movement, and move back here. Full movement taken.
I think jumping counts as movement usually, right? Or is that not how we do it in this one?
Does it count as moving? I mean, does it expel movement?
Usually. Rules as written, it does, but it's a question of how you're ruling it, basically.
Yeah, well, it's
My
that's
previous
fine.
DM was very strict on it.
It's
to
fine.
my dismay.
It's fine. It's cringe. Anyway.
Cool. I like that, to be honest.
So the movement he has, he will then yell out, "Again, I'm willing to talk. This doesn't need to go further." As he cocks another arrow. Finally, Ogddo, your turn. Cometh.
I move 20 feet and I use my off. Click the wrong button. Fuck.
He's confused.
There you go.
Okay, I cast Stunning Gaze on him.
Oh shit. Stunning gaze. What'd that do?
It stuns him if he fails
Oh
for a
shit.
turn.
Oh no.
As you look, describe how you look at him.
I stare at him with the same intensity he was staring at me earlier,
Okay.
but a bit more now.
Okay. Well, he is stunned. Kind of letting his bow drape over his wrist, letting it loose. He can't really move or speak.
He's
Then I
gonna
want to jump down.
You're gonna jump down?
Yes.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can do so.
How far can I jump? I wanna jump as far as I can.
What's your strength?
It's 18.
I think it's 18 is the rules written number then. Yeah. If it's a long jump, which I think it is because you got a head start.
Yeah. 18 feet, so like 20 feet. So like you can basically
Can I
jump
jump
next to
on
him.
him?
On him, no,
Okay.
but next to him. Like this is your range.
This is good enough.
Okay. Well, doing this jump is kind of quirky,
Yes,
my
sir.
guy. So
Yes.
you will take 3 bludgeoning damage as you do. But you are there. He is stunned.
Can you post me stun?
Yes. 1 second. There you go. And he is incapacitated. Lovely. So this is
Well, that is going to be action short sword against him.
that's his armor class. Yep.
Which will be adding another as a part of it, Divine Smite as well.
Psh, Jesus.
Yes, let's go.
Okay. That is 20 damage.
I'm
Describe how you smite this man. You want to kill him? You want to let him live? Non-lethal, lethal? What's going on? Fight's over.
I turn my sword with the not with the sharp edge, but the blunt side, you know, sideways.
Okay, yep.
And I whack him against the very, very hard.
Okay. Whack! A bit of blood comes out as he slams back hard. You effectively knocked him out.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
finally. Good riddance.
Mhm.
Yep.
I will turn around and say, he's down.
Where is he? I can't see.
Down there, understood. And Matrix is just going to
Before,
leap off into the water.
yeah, before you jump, the vision comes back to everyone, and Matrix can kind of guide herself a bit more. Matrix, as you jump, because I can make something now. You do have the red eyes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So as you jump, a quick little thing. As you jump, Matrix,
Oh.
A flash. a flash before you, a memory, a image. You're not sure.
Ooh.
You see fighting, smoke, hard ground. Images before you. Shadowy figures exchanging swords as you jump forward. You see one of them spin around, reach up at you, and you see this energy kind of coalescing within his arm. and then you're back.
I think as Matrix sort of lands in the water, kind of like it just kind of you know how like when you turn off like a robot and it just like resets to its like default like stance, and like she like does that for a moment in the water and just sinks straight to the bottom. And it's only for a few seconds, and then she just kind of recovers, I think. And then you see that she, pauses for a brief moment, but then moves back into action to assist with this guy. She's just gonna move and take hold of him.
You're right,
Mhm.
Matrix.
You can hear sort of she is under the water, so you'll hear the sort of water distorted. Yes,
Under the
I'm
water.
fine.
Can you help me get him up the cliff?
Of course. And yeah, she'll just kind of, take the weight off him in the water, I guess, as you're like trying to pull him through. Because I imagine she basically operates like a diving suit at all times because of her weight. So
Yep.
she's just like walking along the bottom of the water like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean,
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Slowly walking slasher villain style.
Yeah.
Can I easily climb this, or do I have to go the
Oh, you
long
can
way?
easily climb it. It's fine.
Okay.
You're not that thick yet.
Damn. Need to work more. Come over, Matrix.
So Matrix and the unconscious body climb up.
Oh, does Matrix take damage from jumping off, by the way?
That's the thing. You didn't, Matrix.
Oh, cool.
Because of what you're made of, I'm kind of more lenient on like
The water's
jumps
tension
and
stuff.
not. Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
If you're a
Less
fleshy, then yeah, but
You ain't fleshy.
Can you put him down on the ground for a second?
Yeah, she does so for you.
As she does that, Ogddo will kneel down and search every pocket, every little thing he has, and everything that looks like a weapon or can be used as a weapon, he will confiscate.
you find a longbow, you find a hand axe, you find a dagger. If you wish to search more, you can.
Yes, I am not taking any chances with this guy.
Matrix will help out as well, so you can have advantage.
Roll me investigation, Ogddo. Amazing.
Oh, he gets advantage though, right?
Do you have proficiency in investigation?
Yeah.
Then you do get advantage, Ogddo.
Oh wait, hold on, let me double check that actually. No, I actually don't.
Oh,
Sorry.
well.
Actually, fuck this. I'm using my inspiration for this roll.
Oh. Go ahead,
Nice,
pop
nice.
off, King. 14 is enough. You will find a healing potion on him.
Fuck yeah, it's worth it.
You will find 50-foot rope on him.
Nice.
I guess
We need that.
most items. Water skin, a tinder box.
Most items. Did we find like Vecna's hand on it?
Kind of. You find 2 quivers. And both of them looking very shabby, so no point in taking them. In one of them, you find a total of 21 arrows.
Ooh.
And the other, because I didn't save it, you find a total of 15 of these type of arrows. And I'll make a note to
Yeah, okay.
put them in your inventory after.
I will use the hempen rope from his inventory to bind him. Legs and arms.
Damn.
But you know how it's a. I don't know if I can do this, and I can roll if you want. But I want the tying to be very specific. I want the
Okay.
legs to be tied, backwards
Mm.
with his hands behind him as well,
Oh,
like a pig basically, or whatever it
Oh,
is.
shit.
Like a
Okay.
hot tub.
Okay. The shibari stance. I respect it. Okay. You do that. Roll me a sleight of hand. With advantage. Roll again.
Okay.
Okay, 15. This will be the DC for him to try to move slightly. He won't be able to get out, but you hold. That will hold him very firm. All right. You also.
Can I just say, while this is going on, I think Matrix will like gag him with his bandana as well.
Jesus. Oh, so
Make
you
sure.
pull
We don't know. Maybe this guy has some bullshit. You never know.
pull the mask down. You pull his
Mask off.
his mask off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright.
use his own mask to gag him
Alright.
with it. Yeah. It already fits. You know, why not?
Yeah.
It's convenient.
I'm making a note to put this in your inventory as well, Ogddo, but you find a bag of 100 spiky balls.
Caltrops, let's go.
Damn.
You also find a set of 30 throwing knives, and they can be used like darts.
It
Okay.
can also be used like metal.
True.
I'll
Very
bag it
true.
all and we can distribute it in the camp. Well, he was certainly loaded. You can put him in the cart and we can go back to camp, I think.
Help.
Hey?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Looking down, you see Juniper laying on the ground.
Oh,
Is she okay? I thought Matrix caught her.
I got skewered with an arrow.
Skewered
I
with an
went
arrow,
down.
yeah,
Oh.
still 0 HP.
I missed that part.
I'm
Wait,
like
she
down,
wait, she got downed actually. Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
like right up
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I will go to her and use lay on hands.
How
Very well.
much?
How much of the pool you're using?
The entirety of it.
Oh, so
Actually, 5. 5.
okay.
Beautiful.
You feel slightly better, Juniper.
And I will hand to her a healing potion to drink. Wait, I don't want to use it, man.
She's gonna like jolt up and like.
You okay?
Yep, I'm fine. Thanks.
Drink this.
What is it?
It will help with your wounds.
She'll chug it down. She'll believe it. I'm back at full.
Hell yeah.
Wait, back at full.
Wait, what?
She has 10
I
HP.
have 10 hit points.
Oh yeah.
Do you not put points into Constitution ever in any of your characters or what?
I have a 14
She's still level
in
1,
my
isn't she? I
con.
think that's why.
I'm level 1.
She's the one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm squishy.
You're not squishy. You're made of glass.
Literally.
Okay, let's go back to camp.
So, what would you like to do? You have him downed.
Put him in the
Bound.
car.
Yeah, we're slinging him in this bad boy, and we're heading him back to cart so we can stick him in the dungeons.
Next to all the clay we gathered.
Yeah, cover him in
Yeah.
clay.
Let's
Come
install some
on.
wall manacles. Let's go.
Damn, that's crazy.
He's gagged. He's not blindfolded, I guess, but I guess we can change that as well.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
All right.
Kreenyaga can totally go Iron Maiden on him.
Good.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I prefer Kreenyaga out and ready to battle.
Uh,
All right. Well, you head back to camp. As you do. Oh, wait, not this map. What the hell? I was about to spoil everything. What the hell?
Oh.
Fucking, I was about to show you the ancient red dragon and everything.
He's still
Like
hanging
that.
around.
You go back in camp. Yay. As you do, you hear the rustling from afar. You hear the rustling, banging. Things are happening inside the tower, apparently.
Nice. Construction things, I hope, and not horrible
Mhm.
enemy things.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh, my neighbor just did one of his giant sneezes, and I think I almost like fell out of my chair. That scared me so bad. Jeez.
That's quite a sneeze.
He's been absent. He's not been home for like 3 weeks. And I guess he is now home,
Making up for lost time.
clearly.
Oh, I've just seen the time, by the way. I'm not going to be able to play for any longer. We're already
Oh.
25 minutes over my bedtime.
Okay. Then we can pick up next time with you guys having brought back this man bound, gagged, fucked up, stole his shit.
Desert.
Kill us, man. He had it coming.
True.
I was gonna say he kind of brought it on himself, to be
True,
fair.
true. But you do, quickly to explain, you do see that this wall is completely patched. All it needs the clay to solidify it and Dolly to work her thing, and she's in the process of patching up this wall as well. So, we'll pick up from next time and see what happens.
Sweet.
Nice.
On the next exciting adventure of Haven.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ogddo, do you take his armor? He has leather armor.
Oh, of course. What the fuck? I don't know.
There you go.
We strip him down to his underwear.
Ah, come on.
We need his clothes for the fabric, precious materials.
Bruh.
True.
Not his
We
Balenciaga
shave,
robe.
we shave him bald. That's an extra bit of rope.
No way.